Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the State Palace Theater, great venue here in New Orleans, for a much-anticipated main event. 6 rounds of heavyweight action, and now the time has come. All the talk, now comes the walk.
And his opponent across the ring, by way of Sydney,
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
That right hand serving him well. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. You see him holding on. Halfway through round number 1. There's a straight right hand. Combination to the head. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged.
Come on, kid, focus.
Teddy, do you think this is the kind of matchup where we're going to see a lot of movement?
Yeah, I think so, especially if the faster fighter gets his way. He knows he's fighting a guy that hasn't gone rounds too often. He's going to want him to walk. He's going to want to make sure he burns up.
2 snapping jabs by the comeback kid. Comes right back at him with a left hand. 10 seconds to go in this round. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. End of round 1. Ox's last round is a good example of what can happen when you just stay active. He threw more punches, he landed more punches. You can see the punch stats here, and it really paid off for him.
Yeah, what's that old saying? With great power comes great responsibility, and with great punch stats or high punch stats comes danger sometimes. Well, I made that one up. I don't know if there's actually a saying for that. But that's where you got to be careful. Yeah, the punch numbers are real high, but the more you throw, the more chance of somebody catching you as you're throwing. He has to be aware of that.
Straight right was lined up, but he missed. Through your career, Teddy, you have trained fighters who have different physical makeups, different mental makeups, but many of them have gone on to win world titles. What is the one common trait they all have with their approach to training?
Well, they might not have it at the beginning, but they develop it as they go on. And it's 2 things. One is to separate the truths from the lies. To understand what they have control over, which is everything. Sometimes early on they think their opponent has control over those things, but they always have the choice to make a decision and be able to deal with something or not. And the other thing is to not allow pressure to distort time, where they think a difficult moment's going to go on forever. It's only a couple seconds, and if they get past those couple seconds, they're going to be okay.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Scored well up top. Comeback kid, so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. Now this round is over, and now a little bit of time for the corner to try to get some defensive sense slapped into their man.
You know, Joe, it's too late for that time. That time came in the gym. He had to be taught that before he ever got here. He's going to have to live or die for what he knows right now.
Keeping him honest with the double jab up top. Comeback Kid's been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Comeback Kid. Gets him with the right hand.
Body shot, body shot.
Beat him to the punch. You got this one. You got this one.
Work that box.
He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. And he's holding.
Keep doing what you do.
Hook! Hook! Watch that! Side to side.
1, 2 jabs up top. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. There's that right hand he scores with. Round number 4 underway. Cox is just dominating in the punch stat categories. When you look at total punches thrown, he's got a big edge early on.
Yeah, not a lot of damage going on, but as you just said, one guy working, the other guy's not.
Good return fire that time. And now he's targeting upstairs. A headshot blocked. How about a return to sender with the left hand? He's completely turned his offense off. You can see that he's just in an extreme defensive posture, but still, his opponent is scoring here.
Look, the extreme defensive posture is a problem, but if he was moving his head with his hands up, at least there'd be misses there. When his opponent would miss, there'd be an opening to come back where even if you didn't come back, his opponent would be a little worried about sitting in there on you. He'd have to think defense. Right now, he's only thinking offense.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Commits to the overhand right, and it serves him well. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
You're doing great.
Cox is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Targeting the uppercut, and it worked.
Uppercut!
Cox is bang. That's a punch where he just nailed him. Nice job by Comeback Kid. He's having a much better round here. Earlier, we saw him being outworked, but right now, he's the one getting to work.
Yeah, well, you know, you go out to a restaurant, you have a half dozen half-shell clams, you might get a tummy ache. Well, he's been eating a lot of left hooks. I don't know if he has a tummy ache, but he figures right about now he wants to get rid of that indigestion. And the best way, start attacking.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Cox.
Let's see some more head movement.
Off the target by the comeback kid. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Fires right back at him. Halfway into round number 5 here. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Kid Comeback's punch didn't come close. Here in these later rounds, you can start to see a trend, and one is developing. He cannot get away from that left hand.
Now listen, when you throw your punches, it's not enough just to chuck them out there. You gotta throw them from the right distance. He's throwing them from a little too close, where he's vulnerable, as you said, to that left hand.
Double jab right to the face. Up top with the right hand. Unable to score with the uppercut that time. And this round comes to an end. Comeback Kid's looking really good after that round. Teddy, I think it's a good fight. I think it's a close fight, but I believe it's a fight that he's winning.
Yeah, it's the kind of fight, though, that you can't afford to let up at all, or do what you just said. Think that you're winning. He can't really think that way. He's got to think that he's got to take one round at a time. The rest of the rounds, he's got to win each one of them.
Overhand right can be so effective. Good doubling up of the jab by the Comeback Kid. Seemingly in control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now, is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily, and for a minute he let up, and bang.
Right back to the work up top. Ox is putting together punch stats tonight that fall right in line with what his strategy is. Outside fighter, throwing lots of jabs, landing lots of jabs.
Well, what it is the jab is the table setter, and the jab tonight has set up the table where he's been able to eat whenever he's won.
Good double jab by Comeback Kid.
There you go.
Oxis just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Kid Comeback showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Final bell of a fight fan's fight here, but also the kind of fight that you know there's going to be controversy over the score.
Yeah, very close, and the kind of fight where you could be influenced different ways depending on what you like in a boxer. You like a guy who's controlling the outside, or a guy who goes inside and gets it done downstairs.
The verdict is in, so let's send it up to the ring. Ox's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing.